When I was a kid, I really didn't like Ducktales. Like the original one from the 80s, I was not exactly a fan. Whereas with the new version, surprisingly, like to my utter surprise, welcome back to Neverland, where I realized it's been actual ages since I last posted a video, which mostly had to do with the fact that I was either working way too much during the week or studying, but I have risen from the dead because I have to tell everyone about how good the new Ducktales show is. In case you missed it, Disney did a Ducktales reboot. Ducktales as in that show from the 80s with, you know, Scrooge McDuck and Huey, Dewey and Louie. People talked about it, but since I didn't really like the original one, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. And then I was bored the other night and I did, and it was amazing. So I have to tell everyone about it now. Here are reasons why you should absolutely watch the new Ducktales. Reason number one, the characters. One of my major issues with the original Ducktales was the fact that I didn't really like any of the characters. I did not like the triplets, I did not like Webby, I did not like Scrooge McDuck. None of them were relatable. Yes, they kind of went on cool adventures and that was nice, but also I'm not really the going out type. I'm the sitting inside, you know, watching stuff, playing computer games type. So I didn't really, you know, those weren't my people. But the new characters, they are very much my people. They have revamped basically all the characters. Huey, Dewey and Louie, all of them are just, you know, so much more 21st century kids, you know what I mean? I mean, they're sarcastic, they're cool, most importantly, they're holistic male characters, you know, they're not like the daring, awesome type. I mean, they are daring, but they're also, you know, emotional, which I love in male characters. You have Scrooge McDuck, who I think used to be a lot more grumpy and a lot meaner in the original, and now, I mean, there's obviously shades of that still there, but he's also a lot of fun, and you see how he would be the adventure type, whereas I think with the original you didn't really always see that. I love what they did with Webby and her grandmother. It's amazing. I love how tough they made them, and specifically with Webby, she gets to be a goofy girl, and I think you never see that, or like hardly ever see that on television. You know, it's either like the super tough, strong female character, or like the timid, nice girl. I find it so hard to just find a funny girl, and she's so cool and so much fun, and she is tough, but she also has her flaws, so she's not a Mary Sue, which is amazing. I think it's super awesome also that Donald Duck is so much part of this show, and I think one of the reasons for that is the fact that Donald and the other original classic Disney characters are not really in any like junior high school shows at the moment at Disney. That together with all the great voice performances from David Tennant to Ben Schwartz, it's just very, very good. Number two, the plot. I'm not a huge fan of outdoorsy adventures. If they're having an interesting conversation inside for 10 minutes, that's fine by me. I don't mind. A lot of people do mind though, which I get, but they have this amazing way of striking the balance between crazy adventure and relatable, you know, character related plotline. I mean, they do have crazy adventures like going to find Atlantis, but then at the same time, you know, it's always connected to something evolving around one specific character, like, oh, connection to your family, your role as a teenager or preteen, how do you connect to your friends? It's really cool. And then what I'm also really happy about are the villains. They have kind of taken old characters from the original, old villains or just normal characters, and kind of made them villains. I especially like what they've done with Magica, who now, like, it does not actually appear as a witch, but spoiler alert, kind of is controlling this new character Lena, this teenage girl who's becoming good friends with Webby, and also new info on the triplets' mother, which is amazing. Last reason I want to mention now, and probably my most important reason for loving this show, is the humor. It's just they updated this humor in a way that like someone from 2017 can actually laugh about it, and it's so nice. I don't think the original was actually that funny. You know, maybe that was not what I wanted to accomplish, but this one is totally accomplishing that, like in a good way. It's like very dry humor, sarcastic, without making the show too sarcastic in general. Like there's still very sincere moments. So if you love the original and don't want your memories to be tainted, if you hated the original and are not sure about whether you should go and watch this one, just go watch it. It's amazing. Watch it. Like, what reason could there even be? Even if you don't watch cartoons, this is the cartoon that's gonna convert you. It's really, really, really good. As always, you can like the video if you liked it. You can subscribe if you want to see more of me and children's entertainment. You can follow me on Twitter or on Tumblr for regular updates on my videos and children's media in general. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!